Hey, this is Jeff with Community Preppers on Facebook and Watching Ready on YouTube. I got to get this out there to you, people that are listening. And I want you to know this is fact. This is happening. And it's going to happen more and more. And I know some of you are going to say that this cannot possibly happen. And this is going to be a little bit complicated for you to understand, to know what is coming, what is laid in your path as a trap that you will walk into. And you really don't have any choice but to be sheep, be pawns in this society. We have no choice. It will happen. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your currency, the money you spend every day. There are countries right now that were currency backed and operated that are now cashless societies. And America will join the pack. Trust me, it will happen. And it will be a big change, very big change, in the way that you shop and buy things. You can look at the picture and see that it is coming. There are things that are right in front of you that are telling you that this is actually happening. And I'm going to point that out to you. All of the stores that are closing cannot compete with online sales. So they are closing and will return to being online sales, which in return shall be cheaper for you. But the thing of it is that the currency that you're going to use to buy this will be credit cards, debit cards, things of that nature. So that is getting away from actual something in your hand, meaning you've actually got something in your hand, because that's what we like. We like, if we buy something, we like to have something that we can hold on to and say, we got this. And it's worth money. And just like your car, your house, or anything else, we paid money for this. And if you want it, it's going to get sold to the highest bidder. Well, this cashless society that we will be in, and I'm not saying that, your local stores won't stay open, because we need grocery stores and things, so I don't see those going away. But the way you buy goods, I mean, Amazon and eBay and all these other areas where you purchase things online are getting huge. They're growing. They're building more warehouses and businesses. You know, so currency will no longer be in your wallet, in your hand. It'll be on your card, your debit, your credit card. And that's the way they're moving everything, because they want to be able to see what you're purchasing and control your money. Your dollars will no more but be, keyboard numbers that are typed in to say that you have this much inside your bank accounts. It will be a way to make sure that the government gets their tax dollars from your sales and buys, right? It's a more stranglehold on your financial institutions for running your homes, your businesses. And you just watch. You just watch how this works out, because it's coming. We have Bitcoin right now that is pretty popular. And they're talking about FedCoin, which is all cryptocurrency, which again is currency just being traded online, numbers being swapped back and forth online. You'll not get a check anymore that you could take to the bank and return. In return, you get cash. That day will end, and it's coming fast. So, I don't know how you prepare for it. It's something new. I don't know how you get ready for it. It's just going to happen. And we're going to be roped right into it. All of us, me, you, anybody listening, will be roped into the deal. We won't have any way of fighting it, unless you don't want to exist. Will it cause wars? I believe so. I mean, if you look at Russia, we're only 40 miles off the sides of their borders with UN troops. So we're ready for war. Believe that. We got all the military over there at the side of China and Korea. I think we were going to see America, trying to, bully these other countries to do what we want them to do, or else we're going to engage in war. And currency is going to be the big thing, because if we don't have our money as our dollar is now in every working country in the world, then we're no longer able to have say in a lot of things that happen. But what I'm trying to tell you, they are working on getting rid of paper currency, because it's backed by nothing. There's nothing backing it. Not gold, just a promise. And that's basically what the dollar was, and $100 was a promise note, was it not? So look for big changes. How they're going to say what's worth what is just going to be a number. You'll have to punch into the computer to see what your worth was for the week, the day. And then, when you go to do your taxes, the government already knows what you've brought as value to them and what they should get. Yes, more government control of you and your finances. We're sold the idea that we are free. We are a free society. But we're not. We're not at all. We're controlled and we are lied to and told that these things are for our better beings, better for our society, better for your families. And I'm telling you, if you go research this, you will find more to do on this subject. It's huge, and it is coming. It's bigger than you and me. That's why it's going to work. That's why it's going to happen. It's the billionaires of the world that are going to be able to tell you what you can and cannot do with your money. And they will tax you, penalize you, fine you. Won't that make their job a whole lot easier to make money from you? Yes. So be warned that this is coming, this is happening. This is more of a grip on your freedoms. Anyway, this is Jeff. Community Preppers, Facebook, and Watch 'Em Ready on YouTube. Take care of yourselves. Research. Get prepared, because there will be a time between switching from the one currency to the other currency where there'll be nothing but probably bartering, because our government will be trying to figure out how they can control it, how they can manipulate it, So during that time, your prepping skills will be needed. Your prepping mind needs to be at work now. And on top of that, I did hear the other day that and this was right on Fox News. They did say that, well, no, it wasn't Fox News. I'm sorry. That was Bloomberg. If you ever watch Bloomberg, it talks about a lot about Wall Street. They said we will definitely be going through a recession. They said it would be somewhere between 12 months and 18 months. I believe we'll see it sooner. And there's a lot of things that can make that happen sooner. All we need is to have a cyber attack that will shut down systems for weeks, days, and there will be billions of dollars lost. And that's another thing to go with the currency online. I mean, everybody will be open to being hacked, scary thing. Scary thing. Our government is putting our futures at risk. When you go to retire, your money's supposed to be there for when you retire. If they want to dip into that at any time, you'll have no control of that. And they've done it in the past. And that's the thing, is the government follows the same patterns time after time. Because you can look in the past of things that they have done to manipulate, control, and kill their people. The government is not your friend. We are not on the same side. We have different views of how we should live and our freedom should be. Anyway, all this is food for thought, and if you research everything, you'll know that what I'm talking about is facts and truth, and it will happen. So until then, prep: food, water, clothing, guns, ammo. These things will be able to assist you when things go bad. They will help you get through hard times. Alright, this is Jeff signing off. Thanks for watching. Share, subscribe, comment.